living your best life means something different to everyone, especially when it comes to healthcare. That's why Mercy One offers compassionate, personalized care. We are here for you with one team of experts providing access to the primary care and highly rated specialty care you need, easily and conveniently. So go ahead, live your best life. We're with you every step of the way. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
When you choose Delta Dental of Iowa, you set a chain of good in motion because we invest in your community. So whether you get your plan at work or purchase it through us, you get more than great dental and vision insurance. You make a difference for others. Choose Delta Dental for your smile, for your health, and for your community.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Here in Greater Des Moines, we're the unexpected sports mecca that feels like home. We are the big ballers, the little kickers, the underdogs, and the bulldogs. We've got events wacky and wild, big and small, we host them all. And that old sports cliche, nobody believes in us? Nah, when you come here, you'll believe. Because in Des Moines, only the S's are silent. Let's go!
Good afternoon and welcome to County Soccer Complex in Des Moines, Iowa, the home of the Girls State Soccer Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau. I'm Austin Oliver, and in just a few minutes, we'll have the matchup between the number 1 ranked seeded Waukee Northwest Wolves and the number 4 seeded West Des Moines Valley Tigers, right here on the Girls Union Network powered by Mid-America Energy Company. So we just completed a brief lightning delay in the last few minutes, and both the teams have taken to the field and are finishing up warm-ups. They're about 4 games ahead of game time here, as the teams had gotten a slight warm-up done before the lightning delay, but then Mother Nature called and had to take about an hour break here, and we're back just dwindling down the last few minutes here before we get started here. I want to talk a few minutes about the road to the championship for both of these teams. I think we got Pella and Waverly Shell Rock up here, but we'll get the right graphic up here in a second. The teams are starting to just come onto the field here. All right, we got the right graphic up here. Thanks, Justin. So West Des Moines Valley Tigers come in with a 15-3 record. They defeated Pleasant Valley on Wednesday, 2-0 for the quarterfinal game on a goal by Grace Olson and also with Anna Spain. And then 2 assists by Rachel Hansen. We'll go over to Waukee Northwest Wolves coming in with a 17-1 record. They defeated Ankeny Centennial 2-0 in the quarterfinals. Josie Vanderkraal with a goal, Alana Stedding with a goal, and Victoria Spain with 5 saves and goal keeps. So looking forward to a great game. These are teams that are familiar with each other. I'm trying to look up and see what their matchups earlier in the season were here. We'll look through here. Well, they might not have played each other in the regular season, it looks like. So it looks like these, on a quirk in the scheduling, is that these guys did not play each other in the regular season, but had plenty of experience playing against both of these teams here in the state tournament and during the regular conference season. So we'll be out here in a few minutes with introductions here. We'll look forward to having you back here in just a few minutes.
obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7, rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Hello, I'm Brent Johnson, an Iowa farmer from Calhoun County and president of the Iowa Farm. As proud title sponsor of the state soccer tournament, the Iowa Farm Bureau is dedicated to creating a vibrant future for Iowa through partnerships and programs that help cultivate individuals with great character, a strong work ethic, and exceptional leadership skills. The Iowa Farm Bureau provides commemorative soccer balls for each team competing in the state tournament. These keepsakes are a great way for these athletes to remember their experience here, as well as the teammates, coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors who've all played an important role in their journey. So, from the Iowa Farm Bureau, congratulations to all the players and coaches on an outstanding season, and good luck in the tournament.
You're watching Girls State Soccer presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-America Energy. This is Austin Oliver. I'm up here on the perch above the field here as sponsor for team introductions. We'll be back in a few seconds here for the call of the game.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to County Soccer Complex for the 2023 Soccer Tournament and this 3A semifinal match between the Tigers from West Des Moines Valley and the Wolves from Waukee Northwest. Now let's meet the teams. First, the non-starters and assistant coaches for the Tigers. Number 1, Lydia Anderson. Number 2, Caitlin Lynch. Number 3, Ava Stemler. Number 5, Lorelei Boucher. Number 8, Finley Rivera. Number 19, Megan Burton. Number 11, Taylor Chapman. Number 22, Grace Olson. Number 23, Evelyn Rubino. Number 24, Connie Scheichel. And number 51, Amanda Pascal. The assistant coaches for West Des Moines Valley, Adam Knighty, Nate Ortiz, Luis Suarez, and Sam Weeks. I have one omission I need to add, ladies and gentlemen, and I apologize to her. Number 15, Nora Fogarty. Now let's meet the starters for the Tigers. Junior, number 0, Lizzie Jarko. A senior, number 6, Mallory Goldstein. A senior, number 7, Pepper Earl. A senior, number 9, Allie Hoffa. A junior, number 10, JC Lucky. A sophomore, number 13, Ava Hall. A junior, number 14, Elin Litt. A junior, number 16, Rachel Hansen. A senior, number 18, Zoe Fanter. A senior, number 21, Avery Galloway. And a senior, number 25, Anna Spain. Head coach for the Tigers is Rob Chapman. Now let's meet the non-starters and assistant coaches for the Wolves. Number 0, Victoria Vogel. Number 5, Josie Vandekral. Number 8, Elena Whitty. Number 10, Evelyn Levine. Number 11, Olivia Stapleton. Number 20, Lindsay Shane. And number 24, Elena Stedding. The assistant coaches for the Wolves, Kathleen Sender, Maddie Smith, Jonathan Galley, and Trent Michael. Now, let's meet the starters for Waukee Northwest. A junior, number 0, Victoria Spahn. A senior, number 2, Natalie Gallagher. A junior, number 3, Sammy Elchis. A junior, number 4, Carly Boatman. A freshman, number 6, Reese Retger. Senior, number 7, Elena Ashmore. A junior, number 9, Taryn Hankey. A senior, number 12, Macy Davis. A sophomore, number 14, Josie Jones. A senior, number 17, Anna Capola. And a senior, number 19, Zoe Mahoney. Head coach for the Wolves, Tony Gabriel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce our officials for today's game, your referee, Cassidy Moulton. Your first assistant referee, Anna Turi. Your second assistant referee, TJ Hitchman. And your fourth official, Peter Burgum. Good luck to both teams this afternoon. Let's play some state semifinal soccer.
Well, it wouldn't be a game at James County Soccer Complex without a train coming through and blaring right through the middle of introduction. So pretty apropos for what you could expect out here in South Des Moines, as both the teams are showing some sportsmanship, shaking some hands as they go back and get some final instructions with their coaches before we get out on the field. It's funny, I was joking with our production crew here that the fans on the stands behind the benches has been one of, for both our games earlier in the day, we just had one person over there, but looks like Valley brought their student section and they all are standing right behind the team bench over there on the far side. Got a great crowd. Both teams are local teams. I've got a good following. The Northwest Waukee Wolves are on the left side of the screen here with the blue, all blue, and then it bleeds into the orange of the Valley Tigers on the right with the fans. And we'll see how the team's set up here as they've already flipped the coin. They're getting ready to go here. 40 minutes on the clock for this 3A semifinal. The team that wins here is going to go to the state, is going to be taking on the winner between West Des Moines Dowling and Johnston, that's simultaneously going on field 6 right behind us. So we'll try to take a look over there and once in a while see if we can give some scores to that game as well. As the Valley Tigers come onto the field, they're going to be defending the right goal. They'll be in all white with the black letters. And the Northwest Wolves will be defending the left goal, and they'll be in all blue with a full blue kit. Looking forward to this great game today. This is a kind of a toss-up on both fields. Got a very competitive field of 4 here. Both teams on both sides of this bracket. I think all 4 of them could easily be in the final, so it's going to be an interesting game to see how this one plays out. Waukee Northwest taking the field now. It'll be Valley with the first possession of the game. Got 40 minutes on the clock. It looks like we're ready to go. The ball's in play.
Here we go.
Valley sends the ball quickly out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Wolves. Well defended by the Tigers. They send it back out of bounds. It'll be another throw-in for the Wolves. Early foul called on the Valley Tigers. That'll be a free kick and just a little bit over the midfield line here for the Wolves. Like it'll be number 12, Macy Davis, will be taking this free kick, a senior defender. She puts the ball into play. Nice dangerous spot. Well defended by the Tigers. Send a ball to the outside. They look to counterattack. See, they're looking to flip the field. Waukee defender lets that ball get by them. She's onside. She collects the ball, looks to take a long shot, and it's going to be off target to the left. A little bit high, a little bit left. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Wolves. Nice little counterattack. It's aggressive play by the Tigers when they got possession and sent it up the field. Nice little flip of the field. The Wolves take it short. Possession bouncing around with both teams. They played through the middle. Ball played in deep by the Wolves. They look to track that one down. It's sent out of bounds by the Tigers. It'll be a throw-in for the Wolves deep in the territory of the defense for the Tigers. Carly Boatman putting the ball into play once again. Nice job getting around the first defender. Sends it all the way across as a center pass, but it goes way long. The Wolves collect it on the far side and bring it out to the midfield of their offensive zone and send another centering ball in. Had a player go down and it rolls out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Tigers. Some of the players to watch for the Wolves, we'll be looking at Natalie Gallagher and Zoe Mahoney. Gallagher with 24 goals on the season, Mahoney with 19. Victoria Spain at the goalkeeper for them. Quite a bit of contact on the 50-50 ball. Waukee Northwest collects it and sends it in deep into their zone. Nice heel kick to take the ball down the line. Be a throw in for the Wolves. Samantha Elches taking the ball in on the throw in. Nice move, nice cross ball. Wolves set up and it's a goal! A goal for the Wolves! 3 minutes and 40 seconds into the game. Just a mass humanity of who actually scored that goal here. We got to pull that out. Trying to get a number here. We're going to look at a replay of the game. A nice centering pass by number 4. Settle down. It's going to be number 2 for the score. That's Natalie Gallagher for the score for the Wolves. 1-0 lead for the Wolves.
Northwest. Unfortunately, the number was blocked from our view. We apologize.
That was Natalie Gallagher with the goal. Early lead for the Wolves. Foul called on the far side. Valley Tigers will have a free kick just a little bit past the midpoint line of the field. Natalie Gallagher's 25th goal of the year. May have gotten a couple more here at the state tournament, but coming into the state tournament, she was at 24, so at least 25 for her. As the Tigers look to put together a little bit of possession and move the ball up the field, or one of their first forays into the offensive zone. Anna Spain with a touch, been a defensive presence for the Valley Tigers for all 4 years that she's been with the team. She'll be moving on to the next level next year. She'll be going to St. Cloud State next year. But been a dominant force on the back line for them for quite a few years. Wolves connecting a couple passes, bringing the ball down. Ball goes off of a Wolf. It would be a throw for the Tigers. They'll look to take it quickly. Foul called on the Tigers, just past midfield. Anna Coppola gives a little wave to the defensive player. Appreciated the foul called on her. She called for her as they'll put the ball on a free kick into play. Nice header by 14, Ellen Litt. Ball into the dangerous area for the Wolves as the Tigers look to clear it out. Just nobody there on the clearance. Ball out of bounds off of the Tigers. It'll be a throw-in for the Wolves. Strong throw-in for the far side for Waukee Northwest. They have the ball in a dangerous position once again. The ball just skirts under both the defensive and an offensive player, and the Tigers end up corralling that ball and are able to start to send it up the field, looking for some open space. Allison Hoffa looks like she's trying to track that one down, but she does get possession of it, tries to sneak it by, does get past the defender, looks to center the pass, looking for a offensive player on the far side, but doesn't get there as the Waukee Northwest defends it well. Shot taken off the face by 13. Ava Hall takes a shot, but looks like she's completely fine as she keeps moving down the field. I felt that one from up here. That's her on a touch right now. Looks to be in fine condition as he takes the ball back to the defensive line. Tigers looking to execute some ball control, but then throws an invert pass, but gets the ball right back. Could be a trouble spot here as number 2. Natalie Gallagher, the goal scorer for Waukee, sends the ball into a dangerous area. The goalkeeper steps right up. That's Lizzie Jarkow with the save. Jarchow. Cooled off a little bit during the lightning break, but still pretty humid down here for compared to where it was earlier. It was kind of a hotter heat earlier, but the humidity definitely is hanging in the air. Everything's kind of sticky right now. But a little bit better weather for all the girls down there playing that was here earlier in the day. Field is probably a little bit wet. We had a little bit of a shower as well as the lightning. Ball trickles out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Valley. Ball out of bounds again. Another throw-in for Valley on the far side. Centering pass it to the middle of the box, but really just nobody there for Valley. Everybody was pretty far out, so when she sent that in, it was number 7, Pepper Earl, sending that ball in. That's her on the throw-in as well. Couple passes there, and a Valley player goes down, but the referee says play on as we have our first substitution of the game. Substitution of today's match are brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. That's number 5 coming in for the Wolves. That's Josie Vanderkroll. Her first appearance of the game and the first substitution. We'll probably see quite a few substitutions in here as it is a little bit hot, and we look to try to keep players fresh with the good competitions out here. These girls are going to be working really, really hard as the match progresses. We want to keep everybody fresh. Ball sent in all the way back to the goalkeeper for the Valley Tigers. Lizzie Jarkshaw with a couple bounces and sends the ball in short. Anna Spain takes the ball up the field. Allie Hoffa with a couple touches as she settles it down, tries to look for some openings. Splits 2 defenders, it goes down. We'll have a dangerous foul called right outside the box. Hoffa does a nice job of cutting between 2 defenders and drawing that foul. Be a first set piece. Here's a replay of it as she settles that ball down on the far side. Tries to make a decision. Nice little cutback. It splits those 2 defenders. One of those defenders takes her down. Nice little set of play by Allie as we set up a free kick here right outside the corner of the box. Be a 3 or 4 person wall there from the Wolves, and they send the ball into play, nicely weighted, but there's just nobody on the backside where it was sent to. Trying to get the number on the gal who took the free kick here, but the number's on the front side of the jerseys for the Valley Tigers. It's number 16, so that was Rachel Hansen taking that set piece.
Checking in for Waukee Northwest, number 4, Carly Boatman.
The ball's taken short for the Wolves. Goes off the side of her foot, and it rolls out of bounds. It'll be a throw for the Valley Tigers in a nice little position. Hoffa's working everywhere, all over the field here, and draws a corner kick. That'll be the Kruger Seeds corner kick. The next time you're in need of corn or soybean seed, give your local Kruger Seeds dealer a call. Kruger Seeds, first class seed, first name service. Learn more at krugerseed.com. Tigers put the ball out to play. Trying to connect up. They send the ball out to the top of the pitch, and number 7 takes a shot from distance. That was Pepper Earl with a shot from distance. It just goes a little bit to the left of the frame. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Wolves. Be Victoria Spahn putting the ball into play for the Waukee Wolves. She takes the long ball this time. Trying to connect up with Vander Kroll, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Be Ellen Litt putting the ball into play. Ball goes out on the Tigers this time. It'll be a throw-in a little bit further down the field for the Tigers, or for the Wolves. I think I heard a score over there on the other field. Did you guys hear that as well? We'll try to figure out who got that score over in the other field. Heard some people yelling over there, so we'll get a score for that. It'll be a throw-in once again for the Wolves. Some nice 50-50 battles from both teams as might look like we have a foul called on the Wolves. At a little bit aggressive on that 50-50, and player went down from the Tigers, and foul was called. That was Natalie Gallagher on the foul. She's our goal scorer today. 1-0 lead for the Wolves. Tigers connecting on some possession as they bring it up the field. Very patient with the passes and deliberate with their passes as they get it right to the edge of the box. They'll send it outside. Centering pass, trying to get to the top of the key. Nobody there, but they do run that down and get control. Trying to make a move. So Rachel Hansen gets taken down, and the Wolves take off in the other direction, trying to go on a counterattack. But the ball is going to go out of bounds. It's saved right at the edge of the far side baseline. And the Tigers start to bring it up the field. Valley last little bit has gained some more possession and been a little bit more meticulous about their passes and been connecting on passes and getting down the field as they send it to the outside. Zoe Fanter with a touch as she tries to beat her defender to the baseline. It's sent out of bounds. It'll be another corner kick for the Valley Tigers. This will be a Kruger Seeds corner kick, first class seed, first name service.
Into the match for West Des Moines Valley, number 22, Grace Olson.
It'll be Rachel Hansen in taking the corner piece, the set piece. She sends the ball into play. Beautifully weighted, right in a real danger zone. One of the Waukee Wolves raises up above the crowd and hits it with the head and knocks it out. And another shot taken by the Tigers. And That is grabbed by the goalkeeper. A long ball is taken all the way down the field, but possession's gained by Valley as they were the first to the ball. 17 minutes into the game, 1-0 lead for the Waukee Northwest Wolves. A lot of contact there between the offense and defense players, both Valley and Waukee Northwest. Ball sent out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in for the Wolves. Substitution coming in for the game. Substitution brought to you today are by IMT Insurance.
Checking in for Waukee Northwest, number 9, Taryn Hankey.
Taryn Hankey entering the game for the Wolves. About 3 minutes here before the first water break of the first half. At the halfway mark, we'll be stopping the game to give the girls some hydration. Nicely weighted pass. Allison Hoffa with a touch trying to get around that last defender. She does get past, but another defender comes in late. And there's a little bit of a scrum around the ball, and the goalkeeper just didn't pick that ball right away, and Hoffa's not going to wait and went in there with a foot a flicking and tried to get that ball off of the hands of the goalkeeper and called for a foul. It'll be a goal kick, free kick for the Wolves. Spain takes the ball all the way down on an overlap, but they don't get the ball to her as we have a Waukee player that's down on the field. Not really sure what happened there. Maybe looks like she took a shot to the face here. Looks like we're going to stop play here to take care of the injured player. It's a 22 mark, just a little bit left. They should be stopping the clock here as the clock continues to run on the scoreboard here. It should be stopped right at 22 minutes. Clock is continuing to run right now. Finally do get it stopped, lost about 10 seconds there. As it looks like we'll have a substitution in for the injured player, maybe a bloody nose. It's like a shot to the face of some kind as they'll try to get her some medical treatment. Seems to be fine as she's walking off under her own power. Making their way back out as the center ref comes back in to put the ball back into play. Maybe be a decision on how they put this ball back into play. Looks like he's going to do a drop ball and he's going to be having the Wolves just send the ball back into the defensive zone.
Checking in for the Tigers.
Of the Valley Tigers here. Tigers being very deliberate about their early passing. Foul called. Trying to reach out a little bit as the player went by. Instead of getting the ball, got the legs, so called for a foul. It'll be a free kick for the Tigers. We've seen it a couple times today. These water breaks, the hydration breaks, everybody knows they're coming at about the 20-minute mark. But this is where a lot of action has kind of happened in the other two games that we've had and some of the games that we had yesterday as some teams ramp up the pressure right before hydration break, and some teams kind of let up a little bit. So a lot of action's been had in the minutes before and the minutes right after the hydration breaks on all the games that we've covered. Northwest making a nice little play. Good ball control. But then an inadvertent pass, but then Waukee Northwest gets the ball right back. Referee says no call, play on, as one of the players from the Tigers goes down. It's a throw-in for Valley, and it's knocked down by the Wolves, and we're right on the edge of the pitch on the far side. Is a nice little move, splitting two defenders and over the top of one. But one of those first defenders makes it back and draws a foul just by blocking out the ball and using body position, good body position, is able to draw the foul. It'll be a free kick for the Tigers. Ball's back at play. Strong kick. Another foul called on the Wolves. Will advance the ball. Another free kick. Just past the mid pitch line. Guessing it's going to be the last set piece that we'll have before we go to break. Ball's kind of put it to a dangerous spot, but the goalkeeper for the Wolves comes up and takes control of that ball and sends it back down the field. Friendly bounce for the Wolves, and they send it to the outside. Ball center nicely. Valley sends the ball out of bounds on the far side. A yellow card being given. That number 13, I can't get a number on there. It looks like number 13's walking off the field. Not a 13 on the roster right now, so we'll try to get a number on that. That was 17. So Anna Capola off on a yellow card. She'll have to wait 5 minutes before she'll be able to re-enter the game. And then it looks like we're going to go right to hydration breaks. So we'll be back with more soccer. You're watching the Iowa Girls State Soccer Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Living your best life means something different to everyone, especially when it comes to healthcare. That's why Mercy One offers compassionate, personalized care. We are here for you with one team of experts providing access to the primary care and highly rated specialty care you need, easily and conveniently. So go ahead, live your best life. We're with you every step of the way. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
Frank, when you think Fairway, you think fresh. Is that the winning culture you've tried to create?
Penelope Pineapple, what an unbelievable produce performance. How does your team stay so fresh?
Sunkissed Orange. Is it true Fairway has offered the freshest produce in town since 1938?
What can we say? Our produce is so fresh, we're speechless.
When you choose Delta Dental of Iowa, you set a chain of good in motion because we invest in your community. So whether you get your plan at work or purchase it through us, you get more than great dental and vision insurance. You make a difference for others. Choose Delta Dental for your smile, for your health, and for your community.
Welcome back. It's Austin Oliver here with you live on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-America Energy. Getting ready for the second half of the first half as we just finished up with the hydration break. Both teams should be energized and ready to go for the second half of the first half. Grace Olson for the Tigers moving up the field, try to connect up with the outside, Zoe Fanter, but the ball trickles out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Northwest Wolves. Ball out of bounds again. They'll move it up the field and do it again. Josie Vanderkroll. Wolves trying to work the ball around, probing through that midfield defense of the Valley Tigers, trying to find an opening. Nice try by Rachel Hansen, trying to free up one of the other forwards. Allie Hoffa tries to get her open, but just was a little bit too close to the sideline and ended up going out of bounds. Longer kick corralled by Ava Hall, and Ava Hall sends it back, but it's stolen. Natalie Gallagher sends that ball in, but we got a foul called. What are we going to call here? Looks like it'd be a free kick for the Wolves. Mallory Goldstein called for the foul. Gave a good look at the referee as the Valley Tigers set a three-man, three-woman wall. Wolves set up and ready to go. Set piece. Ball's put into play. It's a little bit too high. Zoe Mahoney stepped up and took that free kick. She's one of the goal leaders for the Northwest Wolves with 19 goals on the season and 16 assists, the high assist leader for the team. Nice overlap play between the attacking defender and the attacking midfielder. But Wolves were able to get a foot on that and knock it out of bounds. Allison Hoffa, nice job, nice work. She gets in on sides, is going to take a one-timer. And it just barely brushes over the top of the frame. And it looks like we maybe did get a call for offsides. She did not put that flag up very quickly, but I think it'll be an offside call right outside the goalie's inner box. And the Wolves will put it back into play after that offside call. So even if that would have been put into the frame there and would have scored, it would have been brought back for an offside call. Tigers are looking to put together some possession here as they get a little give and go. Hoffa sends the ball towards the frame, but goes offline. Hey fans, Central College has you covered with career building programs, and with tuition less than $20,000 a year and tons of scholarships, it's the best decision ever. Apply today at central.edu. That'll be Victoria Spahn putting the ball back into play. Foul called on the Tigers. Samantha Elches puts the ball back into play. Back to her. Elches looks to look around the opportunities there, puts the ball into the midfield. It's sent out of bounds by the Tigers. It'll be a throw-in for the Wolves. Allie Hoffa redirects the ball and redirects it back to herself as she chases that ball down and centers the ball to the far side of the field. It's knocked down. Set up for number 16, Rachel Hansen. And she's taken down. Actually, they called a foul on her. Interesting. They'll move that ball the other way. Must have just grabbed her as she was going down. So it'll be a call in favor of the Wolves as they'll have a free kick just outside their box. Ball put back into play. Natalie Gallagher sends it to the outside. Nice little move there, heel drag. Gets the Wolves set up and gets them into the box. Player goes down. Referee doesn't even give it a second glance. Shot taken from a distance and gets a weird bounce. Goes right over top of the goalkeeper, and they're trying to figure out if she touched the ball or not, and he's going to call a goal kick. IGHSAU was claiming that she did not touch that ball as it popped just a little weirdly right as it bounced to her and went over the top of her head. Nice little move from Grace Olson, number 22 for the Tigers. She moves it up the field. Elcha sends it out of bounds. Got to get a substitution in here for the Tigers. Substitutions in today's match are brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com.
Number 10, JC Lucky. And number 21, Avery Galloway.
Grace Olson heads the ball, tries to get it back to herself, but she's beaten there by one of the Wolves. Nice little takeaway for the Tigers, and 25 for them, moves the ball up the field. That's Anna Spain. She's moved up from her defensive position earlier in the game, is playing more in an attacking midfield role right now. Usually plays one of those center back positions, but they moved her up and are going to be utilizing her talent there. She receives the ball as more of a facilitator than as a defender. Nice little touch by Grace Olson. She's going to get a centering pass. Number 18 right there for a dangerous pass, Zoe Fanter, but another shot. Victoria Spahn right there in the perfect position to be able to snatch that out of the air and end the dangerous play for the Tigers. Vanderkroll lets that ball roll out of bounds. A nice throw in. Hits Natalie Gallagher in stride as she takes a shot and just goes past the fingertips of the goalkeeper and rolls off frame. Looks like we're going to get a corner kick, so it must have been a touch on that pass as well. That will be a Kruger Seeds corner kick. First class seed, first name service. Appreciate their sponsorship here at the state tournament. Looks like Zoe Mahoney will be taking this free kick, corner kick. She puts the ball into play. High on the box, headed down. It looked like there was a handball there right in the box, but it wasn't called. A breakaway here on a counterattack. Grace Olson trying to get control of the ball. Has a couple players go down. She goes down. It's going to be right outside the box. A super dangerous play as Grace Olson just meanders her way down the field, kind of weaving in and out of a couple defenders as they were trying to catch up to her on a great outlet pass from the Valley defense. We'll see that play again as she gets past that last line of defense, and a Waukee Wolf, Northwest Wolf just throws herself at it and then got called for the foul. It's about as close to the box as we can get here. And Grace Olson will actually be the one stepping over the top of this in order to take it. 3 or 4 person wall being set up by the Wolves. Probably the most dangerous set piece for the Tigers here in the first half. Olson steps up, tries to chip it, goes right into the left side of the goalkeeper. Score for the Tigers! That evens the score at 1-1 here in the first half with 8 minutes left to go in the first half. 1-1. Tigers Wolves.
Goal for the Tigers, number 22, Grace Olson.
Olson just stepped up and took that really matter-of-factly, just chipped it right to the left side of the wall and just to the right of the left post and put it away. Cool as a cucumber, Olson stepped up and put that one in.
Number 9, Allie Hoffa into the match for the Tigers.
Foul on Northwest. It'll be a Valley free kick. Justin's a scoring blitz right now. This is the most scoring we've seen all day. It's been 1-0, 1-0 in all the games that we've called so far today, and we both teams have a score here in the first half. A really well played game by both sides. Shouldn't have expected anything else as the ball bounces off of a Wolf and goes out of bounds. Valley with a throw in on the near side. Zoe Fanter takes the ball in. Now to Gallagher with a nice weighted pass all the way down to the corner of the defending zone of the Valley Tigers, and another foul called. It'll be a Tiger free kick. Looks like the referee's gotten a little tighter with his calls as this game has gotten a little bit more physical. That ball sent out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Wolves. Just over 7 minutes left to go here in the first half. Flip throw in for the Wolves. Takes it all the way into the box. A huge throw in from, looks like Zoe Mahoney out there. Ball sent in pretty deep. I don't think it's going to get all the way to the goal keep, but Allie Hoffa pressures up anyways, and little keep away by the goal keep and the backside defender. Sending the ball into midfield. And Spain sends the ball back into the Valley offensive zone. Oh, nice heads it to herself. Little centering pass, and it tried to clear by the Wolves, and they finally do get the clearance on the second try. Wolves take it back into midfield, look to connect up a couple passes as we got some pressure coming from the back, but she feels it and gets the ball away. Josie Vanderkroll tries to draw a foul, but does draw possession, so it'll be a throw-in for the Wolves. She'll take that ball, throw it in. Knocked down by the Tigers, and she sends it back out of bounds. Be another throw-in for Vanderkroll. Tries to make a couple moves, and it's sent out to the midfield. Possession back to the Valley Tigers. They look to counterattack after the offensive play. Ball's out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Valley Tigers just past mid-pitch. Substitution coming in. Substitution is brought to you by IMT Insurance. It's Grace Olsen coming back into the game for the Tigers. She'll be replacing Zoe Fanter on the near side. Referees holding play up while the last person gets off the field. Strong throw in by 14, Ellen Litt. Grace Olsen with a touchdown by the midpoint line. Nice, well defended by the Wolves. Trying to send the ball upfield. Valley Tigers get a possession. Referee admonishing the defender there as she kind of flips the ball out of the way. Parents of the Wolves there, right there in front, a little bit frustrated as the Tigers throw the ball in. Tigers trying to flip the field. Ball's bouncing around, pinballing off a couple different players, gets to Alana Spain. She's back in her defending center back position. Tigers take it all the way back to the goal keep. IGHSAU sends it to Spain. Spain takes it up the field. Foul called on the Wolves as Hoffa was protecting the ball as it went by and took a chop to the back of the legs as the ball went by and gets called for the foul. So the Tigers will have a free kick just over the midline of the pitch. It's put into play. Strong kick, just comes right to the edge of the box. Sent out of bounds by the Wolves. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Ellen Litt throws the ball in. Nicely weighted pass sends it into 16. Rachel Hansen. She gets the ball taken away from her, and they send the ball out to clear, and they're starting a counterattack. Natalie Gallagher with a pass to the far side. Touch a little bit too strong, and the defender for the Tigers is able to get that possession. Allie Hoffa just doesn't get enough on that ball to get it outside to Grace Olson, and ball back into the possession for the Wolves is a nice ball sent in. Anna Capola back on after the yellow card, tries to get some possession there and gets called for a foul. It would be right outside the box. Just a little bit over a minute 30 left here in the first half. A 1-1 score between Valley Tigers and the Northwest Wolves. Well contested match on both sides. Both teams have showed some moments of brilliance, and penalty shot for the Tigers, and or a set piece for the Tigers were to score, and a regular goal for Gallagher as Ali Hoffa with some nice control sends a centering pass, and JC Lucky just couldn't get herself stopped. Waves the arms in the air as she tries to put the brakes on to get a touch on that ball to get the ball in frame. It just wasn't able to do so, and it kind of moves harmlessly away into the far side. A couple substitutions coming on. Substitutions are brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. Finley Rivera for in for the Valley Tigers. Evelyn Lovan, number 10, a senior midfielder, in for the Wolves. A late call here. We're trying to see what they're going to call here. Is it going to be a free kick for the Tigers? It will be.
8, 7, 6,
right outside the box.
4, 3, 2, 1, time.
An interesting call there, because I don't think that's going to be the end of the half here. Is that going to be the end of the half? Interesting little sequence of events there at the end of the half there. A 1-1 tie for the Tigers and the Northwest Wolves. We'll be back here in a few minutes with after a word from our sponsors to set up the halftime show. This is Austin Oliver, 1-1, Tigers and Wolves.
Living your best life means something different to everyone, especially when it comes to healthcare. That's why Mercy One offers compassionate, personalized care. We are here for you with one team of experts providing access to the primary care and highly rated specialty care you need, easily and conveniently. So go ahead, live your best life. We're with you every step of the way. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
When you choose Delta Dental of Iowa, you set a chain of good in motion because we invest in your community. So whether you get your plan at work or purchase it through us, you get more than great dental and vision insurance. You make a difference for others. Choose Delta Dental For your smile, for your health, and for your community.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Here in Greater Des Moines, we're the unexpected sports mecca that feels like home. We are the big ballers, the little kickers, the underdogs, and the bulldogs. We've got events wacky and wild, big and small, we host them all. And that old sports cliche, nobody believes in us? Nah, when you come here, you'll believe it. Because in Des Moines, only the S's are silent. Let's go!
Fans, official state tournament merchandise is now available online. Time to get your smartphones out. Just scan the QR code seen on the screen now or visit IGHSAU.org to browse and customize your merchandise to match your style. So good looking t-shirts there for the state tournament as both teams are getting some instructions here at the halftime. It's a 1-1 tied up score off of a goal by, let's see, recap the scoring here. Natalie Gallagher had the first score of the game. And then a set piece score for Grace Olson tied the score up at 1-1. So, and now we'd like to take a moment to once again thank our title sponsor, Iowa Farm Bureau, for the support of the state soccer tournament. Earlier this week, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union had the opportunity to speak with Iowa Farm Bureau President Brent Johnson to learn more about the Iowa Farm Bureau support of the IGHSAU and the student athletes across the state.
We'd like to welcome you to the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Soccer Tournament. I'm Erin Kirtley with the IGHSAU. We hope you've enjoyed the first half of action here at today's match. 2023 marks the 26th year of the Iowa Girls State Soccer Tournament, and we are so thankful for all of those who support this event and help us put this on. None other than our proud title sponsor, Farm Bureau. Joining me here today is Brent Johnson, president of the Iowa Farm Bureau. So why does the Iowa Farm Bureau invest in the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union?
Well, first of all, Erin, I want to congratulate the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union for 26 years of state soccer. That's absolutely fantastic. And for the Farm Bureau to be involved in the last 18, we couldn't be prouder to be a part of this. You know, these kids that are competing here today, they are amongst the nation's brightest and best student athletes, and just like Iowa's farmers are the best in the country at what they do, this opportunity to partner with you gives us the opportunity to celebrate both. We at Farm Bureau, we love to promote the kids, and after all, they will be someday our future leaders. And there's so many ways that we support them. You know, annually, every year, we give over $500,000 in scholarships across the entire state so that those kids continue their education. We have partnered with you and the High School Boys Association in providing concussion insurance for those kids participating in sanctioned sports. There's really only 7 states that even provide that opportunity for kids. We've helped teachers with, over the last several years, providing $450,000 in supplies for their classrooms so they can do their job. And just recently, we just gave $1 million to the Iowa FFA Foundation so they can continue to promote Iowa agriculture and tell the story as to why agriculture touches all of our lives every single day.
So the student athletes participating in this year's state tournament are taking home some awesome souvenirs. Can you tell us a little bit more about those?
Yeah, you know, the Signature Ball program has been a student favorite for years now. You know, and it's one of those mementos that those kids get to take with them. Every student participating in the tournament gets one of these signature balls that they can have their teammates, their coaches, and their mentors sign so that one day they can look back and think, you know, the hard work and dedication that they put into their sport, it earned them the right to play at this tournament, and they can remember that in this Signature Ball program.
Thanks again, Brent, and to Farm Bureau, and enjoy your second half of soccer.
obsessively, relentlessly at your service. To me, it means being there 24/7, rain or shine, during storms, after storms.
Being a first responder to the community, to my customers.
Being there to get the customers back on and to see the smiles on their face.
To provide the kind of reliability that we can hold our heads high about.
And we want to keep our customers safe. Safety's first around here.
And that's rewarding.
Swing's the place for you!
Welcome back. It's Austin Oliver here with you live on the Girls Union Network powered by Mid-America Energy as we get ready to start the second half here. I just want to run through some of the replays from the first half. Had a little couple plays from both teams as Northwest here has a nice attack, and with the goal there was the first scoring of the match. That's from Natalie Gallagher. Another set piece from them as they put a nice ball in there. Just goes over the top of the frame. Nice little chance for the Wolves. Jump over to the Valley Tigers as Allison Hoffa with a touch that goes right over the top of the pitch. And then we have the set piece by Grace Olson, just puts it away, goes right to the left of the wall and into the left side of the goal keep. Wanted to call up the score to the second game going on here behind us. Looks like Johnston's up 2-0 on Dowling Catholic as both of those teams are vying for the chance to go to the state finals to match up against the winner of this game as well. So we're just trickling down here in the last minute here, but both teams are ready out on the field and ready to go with still 1:30 left on the clock. So these teams are ready to get the second half started and to get this game decided and see who makes it to the finals between the Wolves and the Tigers. I think the referee's looking around here. We're trying to decide if we're going to be able to get this going as soon as the referees are all in place, as the AR on the near side gets to his position. The AR on the far side is ready to go, but it looks like we're going to let this last little minute trickle down on the clock and get ready to play. It'll be possession for the Waukee Wolves, or the Northwest Waukee Wolves here. And they'll be moving from right to left in those blue kits. And we flip sides here, so the all-white Valley Tigers will be moving from left to right. We negated the last little bit of time on the clock. You got 40 minutes up here for the chance to go to the state finals. For the winner up against Dowling Catholic and Johnston, playing on the other field right as we speak. Tigers with a nice steal right off the very first possession for the Wolves. Deflection sends the ball back into the defensive zone of the Wolves, and they'll send it out of bounds to get a chance for the defensive line to reset and to get everybody into position. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. They send it out top. Ava Hall sends it all the way back to the back line. Anna Spain moves it up, waiting for a defender to step up and open up the field a little bit. She has a nice connection pass to number 21, Avery Galloway. Galloway sends it to the outside. Foul called on the Tigers. A little bit too much jostling from behind. I think that's Zoe Fanter on the far side, looking at the number there, but the Wolves will send it into play. Nice deliberate passing for the Wolves as they move it up the field. Carly Boatman with a touch. Tries to send it into the midfield right above the box. It's knocked around a little bit, but the Wolves get possession back. Josie Jones with a touch sends it to the outside. One-on-one moves, trying to beat the defender. Looks like she's sliding tackle. I'll take that ball out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick. Early corner kick here for the Valley Tigers. Nope, it'll be for the Northwest Wolves, rather. Flip the field on me here. I think Zoe Mahoney took most of the set pieces in the first half. It's way out there on the far side. I believe that's who that is out there, but they've got very, very small numbers on the front side. Mahoney's going to step up to take the corner kick for the Wolves. Sent it in nicely. A couple players stepping up. Goal keep comes out. Lizzie Jarchow. And snatches that one out of the air and out of danger for the Valley Tigers. She'll put the ball into play, sends it to the midfield. Was patient with her passing, a long distance shot. I think that's Gallagher with the turn and shoot. Goes over the top of the frame. It'll be a goal kick for the Wolves, for the Tigers. Ball sent down the field. It goes out of bounds off the Wolves. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. They take it pretty quickly, get it to midfield. There's a foul from behind. It'll be a free kick for the Tigers, just over there into the northwest zone of the offensive zone for them. So it'll be just past mid-pitch. Strong strike, goes right to the top of the box. It's settled down, but it's bumped right there in the box. Looks like we're gonna have a penalty shot. They'll be on the spot for a penalty shot just 4 minutes and 14 seconds into the second half. They're gonna be stopping the clock. Looks like Rachel Hansen, the junior midfielder, is gonna be stepping up to take the penalty shot. Referee gives the signal. It's scored! Valley with the second score of the game. Rachel Hansen with the score number 2. 2-1.
Goal for number 16, Rachel Hansen for the Tigers.
Tiger fans behind the bench on the far side are going crazy over. 2-1 lead. I don't think this game's anywhere close to being done, but we see the replay of Rachel Hansen stepping up and putting it into the left side. It was a good guess by the Wolves goalkeeper. She made the right move, but just wasn't able to get there in time. As the ball goes back into play and the Wolves try to bring it down the field. Definitely some urgency being played by the Wolves as they're attacking each pass. Strong shot to the back there. Foul right at midfield. It'll be not going to be a yellow card, just going to be a stern talkie to. Samantha Elches with a strong challenge in the air. Takes the Tiger down to the ground. It'll be a free kick for the Tigers. Tigers put it into play. Mallory Goldstein trickles out the back of the pitch. It'll be a goal kick for substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Looks like Greg Olson with a goal scorer in the first half for the Tigers is back into the game, number 22. Victoria Spahn sends the defenders up the field. She's going to take this ball long. Two deflections by the Tigers, but the Wolves are able to collect it and get it up the field. Carly Boatman with a couple touches. High kick. It's catches one of the other players in the right in the face. I don't think it was a inadvertent strike, but it's going to be given a yellow card. Number 17, Anna Coppola. That's her second yellow card of the game. So the Northwest coach giving an earful to the center ref as a second yellow card is given. Northwest giving an earful to the side ref now. The fourth ref has stepped up and is trying to blood on the injury from the kick. Sent in somebody to the sidelines and a new player coming out to the field. So I'm trying to see as if they, do we have just 9 people on the pitch now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we'll be playing for the rest of the game. Northwest will be playing with a man down due to the second yellow card of the game and a red card in that situation for Coppola. Valid call for a foul. Yeah, it was unfortunate on a Coppola player in the face with an errant boot and was enough to get the second yellow card. Like I said, I don't think there's any ill intent at all on the play, but still had to be called as a high attack. Wolves trying to do their best to get some offense rolling to try to get the score back and get the score leveled at 2. A couple players hit the field as the goalkeeper tries to waste a little bit of time by standing over the ball and then picks it up as soon as offensive player Natalie Gallagher stepped up to the field. Nice header from Macy Davis, sends the ball right back into the offensive zone for the Wolves. Ali Haffa tries to track that one down on the far side, but okay, yellow card given to the coach from Northwest. So not sure what the delay is here. We got a couple of substitutions coming in here, but the fourth ref and the center ref are having a discussion here. I'm not sure really what's going on right now. The clock is stopped at 31:21 here in the second half. Several substitutions waiting to come in from Valley, but substitutions do have to come in on a possession by Valley. So we'll have to wait for a Valley throw-in to get that substitution in unless Waukee or Northwest does one at the same time. Rachel Hansen with a couple touches beats 2 defenders. She's going to get an opportunity to take a shot, and she's taken down hard inside the box. She's still on the ground. A tough tackle kick for the Tigers as a teammate comes over, gives her 5 on the ground, and but the Wolves have their work cut out for them as they are down a man and down a score here. 2-1 lead by the Valley Tigers. Hansen stepping up to take the set piece. Almost connected up with Allison Hoffa with a 50-50, won by the Wolves, but Hoffa gets the ball back, trying to move it in the midfield. It's well defended by the Wolves, and they start to send it back up the field. The long ball sent over. Natty Gallagher trying to track that one down. 2 defenders for the Tigers converge at once, and Anna Spain takes the ball to the outside, starts to move it up the field. Deep ball in, trying to connect you up with Allison Hoffa. Offside's called on the near side. It'll be a free kick. Wolves put the ball back into play. Possession gained by the Tigers as they move down the field. Dragging all the way down to the baseline of the end here, and it goes out of bounds. What are they going to call there? Well defended by the Wolves. Just takes that possession right out the back of the pitch. It'll be a goal kick for the Wolves. Couple substitutions coming in for both teams. Those are brought to you today's match by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. Number 10, Evelyn Novan in the game for the Wolves. That's her on the ball. First touch here in the second half. Now Gallagher loses possession right at midfield. Had 2 defenders on her. Tigers let that ball roll out of bounds. It's off of the Wolves. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Another substitution for Valley.
West Des Moines Valley, number 8, Finley Rivera.
Finley Rivera in the game for the Tigers, number 8. Nice move by 19. Zoe Mahoney gets around and draws a foul. Could very easily be a card here for number 13 as the referee implores her to come over, and it is. Ava Hall will be taking a seat for 5 minutes on the foul, and Zoe Mahoney. A dangerous position here for the Wolves. One of their first set pieces in a really good position here in the second half. Looks like Mahoney is going to be the one that's going to be stepping up to take this. She's had 19 goals scored on the year coming into the state tournament, 16 assists. So definitely an opportunity to both score and assist as the 3-person wall for the Tigers is set up. Mahoney steps up, takes the shot. Well defended by Lizzie Jarchow. Goalkeeper puts the ball back into play. Strong kick, gets it to midfield. Headed down by the Wolves. Super high ball just lands right to Gallagher, right at the top of the box. And that's stolen by the Tigers as they look to make a counterattack. Nice job of defending by the Wolves as they stop that attack abruptly and try to get the ball moved up the field. Foul called on Valley. Allison Hoffa just tried to play right through the defender there, so they drop there for a free kick. Take it quickly. Reese Rutger with a touch, gets it into the midfield. Long distance shot. That's Josie Jones taking the shot, number 14, sophomore midfielder for the Wolves. Jarchow puts the ball back into play. Ball off of Valley, goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Wolves. Ball out of bounds again off of the Tigers. Gallagher with a touch on a Spain. She nutmegs Spain as she makes that turn. And a goal kick given. to the Tigers. Gallagher with a nice little move, takes it through the legs of Spain and tries to turn the corner. And that's where she went down, and the ball must have gone off of her out of bounds, so it'll be a goal kick for the Tigers.
Number 18, Zoe Venter.
Definitely could have seen that ball going the other direction for a corner kick for the Wolves, but referee says no, and it'll be a goal kick for the Tigers. Ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Tigers as well. Goes a little bit long. Defending line for the Wolves, able to control that as they trickle it across the back. Rucker with a few touches. Late foul called on a play where they should have called a little bit earlier, but we're letting the advantage play on. But when the advantage stopped, he called the ball back to where the initial foul happened. Rutger puts the ball into play. Nice ball right in the top of the box, and it's nicely controlled by Lizzie Jarchow. She steps out of her comfort zone there and goes out and gets that ball as it goes off that first bounce. Spain does a nice job of controlling that ball. Gets it up to Rachel Hansen. Hansen sends it to the outside. Zoe Fanter draws a foul. It'll be a free kick right at midfield for the Tigers. Just a bit over 21 minutes left to go here in the second half. It's a 2-1 lead for the West Des Moines Valley Tigers against the Northwest Wolves. We're nearing the second half water break as the ball settled down and a shot taken. And it's a goal! Scored by number 3, Ava Stemler.
Number 3, Ava Stemler with the goal for the Tigers.
She just settled that ball down and took a shot, and it just went perfectly over the top of the goalkeeper. It went in. A 3-1 lead for the Valley Tigers. Got a replay coming at us right now. Stemler just took that ball down, stepped up, took the shot, and went right over the top, and she is jumping for joy. Looks like her second goal of the season. Comes at a really opportune time for the Tigers as we break for water. We'll be back in a few moments with a message from our sponsors.
Living your best life means something different to everyone, especially when it comes to healthcare. That's why Mercy One offers compassionate, personalized care. We are here for you with one team of experts providing access to the primary care and highly rated specialty care you need, easily and conveniently. So go ahead, live your best life. We're with you every step of the way. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
Frank, when you think Fairway, you think fresh. Is that the winning culture you've tried to create?
Penelope Pineapple, what an unbelievable produce performance. How does your team stay so fresh?
Sun-kissed orange. Is it true Fairway has offered the freshest produce in town since 1938?
What can we say? Our produce is so fresh, we're speechless.
Hey fans, Central College has you covered with career building programs and with tuition less than $20,000 a year and tons of scholarships. It's the best decision ever. Apply today at central.edu. As we come back from that hydration break, both teams should be energized for this last little 20 minutes of play here. They took that a little bit early there, Justin, didn't they? I just looked at the clock right now, a little bit early on the hydration break. But a 3-1 lead for the West Des Moines Valley Tigers as they send a ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Tigers. I was talking to Justin, the producer, here in between during our break here, and Waukee Northwest has definitely had their chances here with some set pieces, even being a man down. They've played very, very well, and definitely could have seen them, tie that score up at any point. But right before we had our break, that score by number 3 for the Tigers, Ava Stemler, just kind of changes everything here. Got a second half of the second half to go here. 3-1 lead for the Tigers.
Number 19, Megan Burton into the match for West Des Moines Valley.
Victoria Spahn had to come out and play that right off of the foot of Allison Hoffa. She was screaming in there trying to make something happen. A moon ball coming into Hoffa. Hoffa heads it, and it goes to the left of the goal post there, and it'll be a goal kick for the Wolves. Victoria Spahn in the right spot at the right time on that one. Was able to just watch that one trickle by the outside. Ball sent out of bounds. It goes off of a Wolf. It'll be off of a Valley Tiger. It'll be a corner kick here for the Wolves. Really interesting as we enter into the last 17 minutes of the game. I think Mahoney's over there going to be taking that free kick. Ball sent in, super dangerous. Ball drops right to one of the defenders on the backside, but she's trying to get it settled down and take a shot on it. Jarchow comes out and snuffs that ball out. Macy Davis was in a really good position right there on the doorstep on the backside, but just couldn't get a touch on it to get it on frame. But she does a nice job of defending. Samantha Elches looks like she's none the worse for wear. She steps up and takes that 50-50 ball and wins that ball. As the Tigers send the ball out of bounds, and a couple other substitutions coming in. Substitutions in today's match are brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com.
Into the match for the Tigers. Number 8, Finley Rivera. And number 21, Avery Galloway.
I want to give an update on the other semifinal. I think the Johnston Dragons are still up 2-0 on the Dowling Catholic Maroons, as they have about a little bit more in the game left over than what we did. They're probably at about 6 or 7 minutes left to go in the game, whereas we're setting at just went under the 5-minute mark here. As is the Jarchow, just once again snatches that ball out of the area of trouble. As the Wolves, even with a man down, are still having some success on getting into the offensive zone and getting set pieces and shots on goal. Nice little battle between Rachel Hansen and Gallagher. It leads to a foul on Gallagher. It'll be a free kick for the Tigers. Avery Galloway is going to be stepping up to take this ball. She's one of the captains, sends the ball in deep. Looks like it's going to roll out of the back of the pitch. It'll be a goal kick for the Wolves. Northwest moving the ball up, gets it across the halfway line. Draw a foul on the far side. The Wolves will take it quickly, looking for an opportunity to get a ball into the back of the net to get this score a little bit closer. Giving themselves an opportunity to get an equalizer here late in the game. Looks like two Northwest players took each other out there trying to get a header on the ball. A foul called on the Wolves further down the field, as we may have an injury here. I think they might have hit heads there right at midfield on the far side. Looks like that might be Macy Davis and one of her teammates there had kind of ran into each other. Maybe Not sure who that other gal is over there. But she takes a seat on the bench there, and
14, Josie Jones into the match for
Josie Jones in to take her spot. Nice pass out to Rutger. She's weaving in and out of defenders there. Gets the ball to Gallagher. Gallagher's taking her girl one-on-one. Centering pass. Sent out by the Tigers. Nice little chip into some dangerous area, and Lizzie Jarchow once again steps out and ends that little foray into the box by the Wolves. Nice job in the right place at the right time. Great job at the goalkeep spot today, just giving up that one single goal. Spahn does a nice job of tracking that one down at the edge of the box, and is going to be stepping up here to try to get the ball down the field at just a little bit over 1:30 left to go here in the game. We have a free kick for the Wolves. Time whittling down for both teams. Foul called on the Wolves. It'll be a free kick for the Tigers. As the Tiger crowd starts to get a little bit more excited, they take a free kick here. Just got under the 30-second mark as the Tiger offensive player takes that ball all the way, trying to get into that corner to waste the last few seconds. The ball, foul's called. They'll stand over the ball, taking their time to get the ball back into play, and they'll put the ball back into play.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time.
And that's the end of the game. West Des Moines Valley advances 3-1 over the Northwest Wolves. They'll play the winner of the Johnston Dragons and the Dally Catholic Maroons game that's just finishing up on Field 6. That game will be tomorrow at 6 p.m. on Field 6 for the championship for the 3A. Wind has definitely picked up here. It's kind of blowing things around here for our crew up here on the top of the press box. Had goals from Rachel Hansen, Grace Olson, and Ava Stemler for the Tigers, and a goal for Natalie Gallagher for the Northwest Wolves. 3-1 win for the Valley Tigers. Let's send it over to the PA announcer for the awards presentation for both teams.
Please direct your attention to the field for the awards presentation. In addition to receiving medallions, every player will receive a commemorative soccer ball and bag tag provided by the Iowa Farm Bureau, title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Presenting awards from the Girls Union are Jean Berger and Taylor Anderson. Congratulations to head coach Tony Gabriel and the Wolves from Waukee Northwest on an outstanding 2023 soccer season. Tiger fans, Rachel Hansen advances your team to the Class 3A championship game, where they will face either Dowling or Johnston tomorrow, Saturday, June 3rd at 6 p.m. on field number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, thank you.
Well, the Valley Tigers with a look of jubilation on their face as the number 4 seeded coming into the tournament takes out number 1 seeded Northwest Wolves. On behalf of our producer Justin and Lucas and Rachel on the cameras and all of us here in Des Moines, I'm Austin Oliver. And I want to thank you for watching our live coverage of the 2023 Girls State Soccer Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network powered by Mid-America Energy.